Oh hey, have you noticed the shakeup that's been going on with car media on YouTube lately? And the fact that some of your favorite channels, and even all kind of don't exist anymore. And even if they do exist, all their hosts, all the faces that you're used to seeing have left, started their own channels. Well, if you haven't really heard the news on that, that's because all those channels have decided to go corporate. They sold out. One thing I can tell you about TwistedColor Media is I'm a one-man show. There's no way I could possibly sell out even if I wanted to. I'm your host. I'm the videographer, with the exception of maybe my friend Nick, my friend Joe, or my wife sometimes getting in on that when I'm driving or something like that, or if I'm walking and talking type of situation, or like a situation like right now. However, it's a one-man show. And the content that I take is content that I love. And it's stuff that I don't want to divert from because you guys, the viewer, have been constantly watching my stuff and constantly being in tune with everything, sending me comments, giving me suggestions. Please hit the comment section all the time. Tell me what you think I could do better at. Tell me what you think you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. Somebody told me recently said that they wanted a little bit of less music and a little bit more of the car sound and stuff like that. Understand that sometimes there's copyright music involved, and that's the reason why that sometimes I flood it with a lot of stuff. But keep in mind, I'm your curator for that. I'm the one that's making the beats and stuff like that, with the exception of maybe some non-copyright stuff. But either way, I'm picking all the stuff. So let me know if you want to hear more punk stuff, if you want to hear more EDM stuff, if you want to hear more rap style beats, low-file beats, stuff like that. I am all ears. I'm open to your suggestions. And one thing that TwistedColor Media is not is corporate. So you can rest assured that we are going to remain the same. And we're going to keep working on things like this. We're going to keep working on things like what you see in my driveway every time when I go. We're going to keep taking more videos of awesome car shows. We got a stacked lineup coming up this season. I understand that some stuff was a little bit rained out, but we're going to take care of that, and we're going to keep on pushing. And I got some great shows lined up for you, so stay tuned. You're watching TwistedColor Media. Alright, good morning everyone. So today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. No, this is not a car show video. This is going to be like a TwistedColor public service announcement, basically. There's been a big shakeup going on YouTube lately with the whole car media industry, and it seems like a lot of those big name guys, like, you know, Hoonigan, Car Throttle, Donut, stuff like that, have had this huge shakeup where a lot of their hosts are leaving and starting their own channels. It's 100% true. I'm actually already following big time, which is Job and Jeremiah from Donut Media, which I'll talk about them a little bit more in a few minutes. With that being said, the reason why those guys are doing that, if the secret ain't out to you, you haven't heard the news on it. Those guys, those companies, those media channels have gone corporate. So what that means is they sold out to a parent company, and those companies bring in suits, and they basically start making all the decisions, and all the hosts that contribute so much to those shows and those channels and those different segments and stuff now are being stifled. And you can only be stifled so long before you have to go and seek other endeavors, and that's what those guys are doing. So I commend them on that. More power to them. You're jumping into water that you can't see the floor in, and not knowing if it's going to work, if it's not going to work, if you're going to flop, whatever. So more power to them. That's a scary thing to do, but I definitely commend them on that. With that being said, on my channel, TwistedColor Media is definitely not going corporate. I will not sell out. I'm a one-man show. And like I said, amongst other people that help me film and stuff like that, like my friend Nick and my friend Joe, my wife as well, and stuff like that, it's really just me. I'm the editor, I'm the videographer, I'm the host, the curator. I mix all the music and stuff like that. I do use some non-copyright music that I'll find. Sometimes you'll end up seeing that in like the comment section. I'll tag that in there and whatnot. But a lot of the beats I'm making myself and stuff like that. And one thing I do want to cover is, because it's been asked of me, is that have less music in there so you can hear the car sounds. Now, at some of these bigger shows and stuff like that, they got these big ass radios going. They'll have like a DJ there and stuff like that. Copyright music is playing. It's gonna end up getting silenced when I post them anyway. So I pull that I pull that audio out, and I'll throw in some music that I made and stuff like that. If there's areas where there's no other copyright stuff going on, and we got some good crisp, car sounds going on, some, good revs and whatnot, rest assured you're going to hear it, because I want to hear it too. With that out of the way, one other thing that I want to cover is something else that's been brought up to me, is collabs and stuff like that. If you're in the New York tri-state area, as of right now, I plan on expanding horizons way beyond that. But for right now, for me being able to work with my day job schedule and stuff like that, because I got to try and do this stuff on weekends and whatnot. If you guys have awesome cars and you want to do collabs with me and stuff like that, hit me up. I'm definitely down. We'll schedule something out, even if we got to do it a couple of months out or something like that. I'm totally open to filming some awesome cars and seeing the builds that you guys make. You as the car fan, you as possibly a YouTube media channel fan, and you're not really, doing your own car stuff, but you like watching this stuff, feel free to give me your comments and stuff like that. Let me know what I'm doing, if it's better, if it could be better, any kind of suggestions you guys want to see, things you want to see more of, things you want to see less of, anything and everything. I'm always open to suggestions and stuff like that. I want to make this experience as fan friendly as humanly possible. I know, like, I'll watch certain videos and stuff like that and be like, I would have covered a little bit more of this, or they didn't really talk about this that much, or this, that, and the other thing. And a lot of times, we'll talk about something and might have a little bit of misinformation going on or something like that. That happens, and put a little bit of editing on the side there, as in writing would be like, oh, this was actually an 86, not a 96 or something. Obviously, huge differences. I'm spitballing here. But basically what I'm trying to get at is that your suggestions matter to me. I do not plan on going corporate. And with that being said, I do want to ask one thing of you, the viewer. Would you guys like to see me do build videos like what they're doing over at Big Time and what they were doing at Donut and stuff like that? Whereas, get a car, a shell or something like that, take it apart, put it back together, maybe engine swap something, maybe just take it apart and fix some things on it and make it running again. Maybe it wasn't running when we got it, type of thing. If so, I would love to do those kind of things. Disclaimer: I bumble around the garage like a bit of an idiot, and I do tend to be one of those type of people where I'm looking for the 10mm socket for like 15 minutes before I actually turn wrenches onto it. Bear with me. But if you guys do want to see build videos and stuff like that on my channel as well, I would love to feature that on there. Maybe get some other people that are doing builds on their cars, and I can get in on that with them, and this, that, and the other thing. Other stuff like that. Otherwise, we got a stacked lineup of shows coming up. Great car shows, car festivals, some smaller meets as well and stuff like that. I do want to try and keep on the local meets and stuff as well. Nighttime meets and whatever, inner city meets and all that kind of stuff, because I do like having that on my channel as well. We've had some great bangers that have come up that unfortunately, like, the backlog got kind of rained out on the Clean Culture video I had posted. I couldn't do anything about that. I was going to keep on going in the rain and get more soaked than I already was, but it was like mass exodus and people just started leaving. So that situation, it was what it was. Formula Drift, unfortunately, I ended up getting heat sickness from that, and I was feeling like a bag of smashed buttholes after that. But all these other videos I plan on taking and stuff like that, I plan on giving you top-notch quality film, and I plan on definitely hitting up any other backlots that I can get into and stuff like that, finding some gems there, and just kind of keep on keeping on with what we've been doing. The formula's been working so far, so like I said, hit me up with suggestions, hit me up anytime, email, on comments, definitely in the comment section. I'm always looking at the comment section. So with that being said, I won't take up too much more of your time. And just to kind of wrap up, I just want to say that I want to thank you guys, the viewers, for supporting me and getting me as far as I've gotten thus far. I plan on taking this to the moon if I can. So without any other crap to say here, I just want to say thank you, the viewer, and you're watching TwistedColor Media. Stay tuned. We got some awesome content coming up this season, and we've only just begun. We're not selling out. It's going to be a great season. Thanks and goodbye.